look you square in your face and tell you that I love you with all my heart, but that access to it. I can love you truly, deeply, but because of the inconsistency of your, because I see how you handle your life, my life that way. It's my responsibility to do that. It's not me rejecting you. It's protecting me. Your face and tell you that I love you with all my heart, but that doesn't mean that you have access to it. Truly, deeply, but because of your behaviors, the way of your decisions, because I see how you handle your life, I choose not to handle my life that way. It's my responsibility to do that for me. I'll look you square in your face and tell you that I love you with all my heart, but that doesn't mean that you have access to it. I can love you truly, deeply, with the love of God, because of your behaviors, the way that you think, the inconsistency of your decisions, your life. I choose not to give you permission to handle my life that way. It's my responsibility to do that for me. Me setting boundaries is not protecting you. It's protecting me. In your face and tell you that I love you with all my heart, but that doesn't mean that you have access to it. I can love you truly, deeply, the love of your decisions, because I see how you handle your life, I choose not to give you permission to handle my life that way. It's my responsibility to do that for me. Me setting boundaries, rejecting you. It's protecting me. I'll look you square in your face and tell you that I love you with all my heart, but that doesn't mean that you have access to it. I can love you truly, deeply, with the love of God, but because of your behaviors, the way that you think, the inconsistency of your decisions, because I see how you handle your life, I choose not to give you permission to handle my life that way. It's my responsibility to do that for me. Me setting boundaries is not me rejecting you. It's protecting.
See, one thing people need to understand about extremely nice, caring, kind, loving people is that their other side is just as extreme. It is the hell that they survive that makes them gentle. Don't mistake their self-control for weakness. The beast inside them is sleeping, not dead. See, one thing people need to understand about extremely nice, caring, kind, loving people is that their other side is just as extreme. It is the hell that they survive that makes them gentle. Don't mistake their self-control for weakness. The beast inside them is sleeping, not dead. See, one thing people need to understand about extremely nice, caring, kind, loving people is that their other side is just as extreme. It is the hell that they survive that makes them gentle. Don't mistake their self-control for weakness. The beast inside them is sleeping. About extremely nice, caring, kind, loving people, the side is just as extreme. It is the hell that they survive that makes them gentle. Don't mistake their self-control for weakness. The beast inside them is sleeping, not dead.
Asking questions to the one that say they think they real, they say they ride or die, and they say they born to kill, and they don't give a care how another nigga feel, cause they gon' tell you the real way, yo, they gon' tell you the deal way, yo, I feel that way sometimes, on the grind, making mine a little dime, all the time, and I shine, niggas blind, and you can tell, through a fake nigga, you can see a grimy nigga, cause they hide behind the trigger from the murder wood, I was raised a very different way, stay on the block, every second of the day. Hey yo, it's the streets. See through the eyes of the streets. I grew up in the hood around the drug dealers, raised by my mama in the street, avoiding fake niggas. Why these niggas? Oh, why these niggas think they hard on the block just because they got a Glock? But they show and tell and never pop. And I'm a witness of this thing around this cocaine and these fiends full of dreams. Start off by smoking creams. But may they life beam on all bad things that remain in this game. See, it's the same thing and it's the change game. Y'all know I'm making the burdo and letting the trigger go real slow. For real though, we on the block with rock, weed and blow. Staying on our tippy toes is what I'm supposed to do. The game never end, it just begins, it just started. See, I'm so down to earth and I'm so cold-hearted. I'm a 16th and Madison kid. I say it over and over. Fake niggas, watch over your shoulder. I can show you I can make your body colder and colder. Yo, I'm a little girl, but I can get bolder and bolder. Hey yo, the streets. See through the eyes of the streets. I grew up in the hood around the drug dealers, raised by my mama in the street, avoiding fake niggas. Why these niggas? Oh, why these niggas think they hide on the block just because they got a Glock? But they show and tell and never pop.
Trying to figure out when you gonna stop. You wanna stop rapping?
That's why I told you to cut me off. This latent legendary leader, it's a dime named Pumpkin, and I'm a little Libra, and sometimes y'all know that I be getting suspended because the way I was raised. If I started, I ended. Fuck no nigga, no man. I never had no trust. It was the way I was taught, the way that I was brought up. Hey yo, and what I'm doing, cause I'm smoking on the sack, and then I get your message when I holler back. It's this little red bone, this little thoroughbredo, making breado niggas know, and then I'm leaving niggas dead. We smoking blunts to the head, coming back in niggas, and I told y'all you niggas is dead instead. And then you got this little girl coming and y'all talking about that it's this little girl frontin', never stuntin', cause spittin' is what I do and what I spit about, and then it's spittin' is true, is what I am, is what I do, is what I flow, is what I know, and when I get and I holler if you hear me though. This little crazy girl, this little girl Coming back and niggas be the ninth wonder of the world, yo, I'm the ninth wonder. And you know I wonder that when I come back and these niggas one hit wonders, go ahead with it and I'm gonna get it. All you niggas knowing what I'm spitting right now is not written. It's just something that I think from off the dome and off the dome, because I'm sitting at my real home. Now sit back, cause I'm gone in the days and these niggas wanna step and this thing is just a phase.
Call me E to the M to the A to the N, M-A-G-double-E. I come with the cliff, never stopping me. If I fall down, still coming at you like a G. I don't play no games, I can get you murked. Double barrels tearing through your shirt. Don't play with the money or the mind, be alert. Something in your chest that'll make you jerk. My bad side just might get you murk. Put it in your mind if you kick it with me. Everybody just calls me E. I'm a cool ass nigga every day you see. I smoke and chill, I keep it real, but fake niggas better get about my grill, get the money bill. Have a couple drinks, lay back and chill. Baby girl got the funny shape in the club like booty, and she never really ain't no scrub. Independent chick, that's what I love. Chop it in the money like she owns the club. Drop it like it's hot, like you supposed to do. Some entertainment just for my crew. If you got some friends, I can bring my suit. I'ma really just show you just what it do. Next thing you know, she gonna be calling me boo, cause I lay you in the bed, put it down on you. Next thing you know, she gonna call me boo, cause I lay you in the bed, put it down on you. My name is Z, I keep it real. Fake niggas better get about my grill. Kill these niggas with the steel. Niggas know I'm at your grill. Lay back, west side.
Yeah. Yeah.
1-6.
The 1-6 in Madison. Yeah. Check it. Yo, I wake up in my bed, my mama making that bread to stay on her feet and dodge the police in these streets. They making we selling the cocaine. My grandma, Uncle Johnny Robert doing the same thing. House full of drug dealers. I just watched in the perp, them killers. The real love story, cause 1-6, that was our territory. The whole block was our dormitory. We took it over from city to city by making that money. We got down to the nitty gritty while serving dubs and 50s in these streets. Do you feel me? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just put your blunts up and now pull your lighters out. The 1-6. The 1-6, the 1-6 in Madison. I'm from the 1-6 in Madison. My rhyme is absolutely hard and truly. Niggas hate me, niggas move me, don't do me. I'm ultimately killing in my crevice. Yo, I'm a legacy. Your niggas wanna bang, well let it be. Niggas stun on me, but I don't front. You see, the name is Punkin' G. It's Blackout Boy, been on 16 with the fiends roaming. The niggas carry tone with the chrome. Had a better 9mm tape under the dresser with the hot bullet in your chest. Will show you the pressure. And my uncle and my cousin trying to get them a buster. But I could be the devil's angel with a pistol pointed at an angle. When I strangle, when I dangle, when I mangle you, make you lose water. From 16th, and I'm a gangster's daughter. Learn to hurt a nigga, kill a nigga from inferior vena cava into your aorta. Cause I'm from Madison. If a nigga wanna get down, tell me what's happening.
The 1-6, the 1-6 and 1-6 in Madison. Yo, I keep my mind up on my money and I'm watching my back. It's a lot of killers in these streets that'll rob you just like that. It's a cold world we live in and you know that's really a fact. I got my mind up on this danger, it always comes to an act. I'm looking around just thinking somebody trying to creep from the back. The 4-4 will hit your face as soon as I cock back. It's a matter of their life and death, I'm going hard. Streets. Any nigga don't want no beef, we hopping out of our seats, never taking it easily, we killing you up in your sleep, never making a sound, cause we always on the low creep, so you better duck down and dodge, you better hear us and peep, cause there's people coming on that block, we coming like the army, fully loaded with the hollow tips, we shooting you up in your home, you better take it easily before your family be gone, we some cold-blooded killers, you better leave us alone, trying to make this money and maintain, cause we got bills at our home, at that 1-6, the 1-6, the 1-6, the 1-6 in Madison. We talking about that one, the one, the one, the one, the one, the one, the one.
Short and stout like a teacup. Paper chaser, keep a re-up. No money is like I need love, like Cool J. I'm high class on the dudes say they. See, I don't give a damn what he say and she say. Cause me, they keep the bills paid. I'm self-made, no downgrade, I work late. See, I got money on my man. My babies, you know I stay up on the grind. He stop me when there's money on my man. And I let them all hate because they do it all the time. They the fuel to my fire when there's money on my mind. The pen to my pet, they got me writing all the time. They keep me on my feet when these haters knock the grind. And I need that motivation when there's money on my mind. I got money on my mind. All this money stopping, I gotta eat, I got money on my mind. All this money on my mind. That's mainly and I got money on my mind. Money on my mind. I gotta eat, I got money on my mind. All this money on my mind. It's maniacs, McGee, and I got money on my mind. See, I turned up to the tip top on that grown shit. I got the drip drop. See, I been hot like a crop, double dutch and pop rocks, turn top notch. From I stand out, no handout. If a nigga won't, he band down. They don't land down from the 1-6 and I'm real raw. Ain't changed up since the season. Turn a nigga bitch like he root pop. They ain't made for this, it ain't install. I'm a hard drive and that's real strive. I'm a black woman, that's good crap. From 3 sides on some other shit. My own, my race and my government. See, they motivate me like a longer story from my older lady. I'm a 90s baby, that's recess, the rug right. That's real shit, that's no ones, no strap. When false water was strap tap. Jada Kiss was real rap. See, I got money on my man. You know I, cause ain't nobody stop me. When this money on my man, I'm all hate because they do this all the time. They the fuel to my fire when this money on my man. Depend to my pad, they got me all the time. They keep me on my feet when these haters out the grind. I need money on my mind. All this is maniac McGee. I got money on my mind. All this money on my mind. I'm starving, I got eating on my mind. Money on my mind. Babies they eat, I got money on my mind.
these windows with me. Look out 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 these windows with me. Now tell me what you see.
See you hating me, I see you hating her. All that discriminating got me facing ways so slurred. So sad you anticipating painful words. That's enough to drive a man mad. The blood told me that's too damn bad. My little girl told me, listen, I got 2 damn days. She only 10. One day she'll understand the only friend. I ain't holding you accountable for loneliness. The Lord said I move a mountain when I'm flowing this. It's like Jesus on my shoulder. Keep going in, no regrets. Keep pushing, no regrets. Keep looking in the eyes of your enemy with some the best. Hope I bring life to my energy before my death. Knowing that was my time, my feelings be so depressed. Pressure, make diamonds and stress. I've been divided, privates, no Johnny Depp, no silence.
Look out these windows with me. 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 Now tell me what you see. What you see? What do you see? Look out these windows with me. 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 Now tell me see. What you see? What do you see? I'ma share my last tear. Cross world, pathetic atmosphere. But I gotta make my way out of reality. A quick thinker, paper chasing is my only thought mentality. I'm on a journey, I'm on the road to success. I got flaws, I'm not perfect, but there's room to perfect. Maniac with Giddy in the zone, in the street he had in my book so low key. And you know that if you know me, the window to my table ain't more than a little. My grandma speaking knowledge and it sounds like a riddle. Gotta figure it out and put the pieces to the puzzle. In charge like a female bitch, they put me in the muzzle. I'm so motivated, dedicated, I'm climbing to the top and renovating, penetrating, knowing I'ma earn my paper. My name say don't burn my paper, cause I came from a long line money maker. Little with me, look out this window with me, look out these windows. Look windows with me. Now tell me what you see. What do you see? Look out these windows with me, look out these windows with me.
This maniac, you know how I do. Hey.
I'm a hood and sedity bitch. I'm my bossy and my pretty house a bitch. Real nails did itty bitty bitch. These bitches hating, but I'm still sitting pretty sis. I'm a hood and sedity bitch. I'm on my bossy and my house a bitch. Real fake nails did itty bitty bitch. These bitches hating, but I'm still sitting pretty sis.
I'm a bossy and sedity bitch. A lioness, I let these hoes be on kitty shit. I'd rather be on pretty shit. Hair nails did in periods. I check a bitch and belt on back, see how you serious. Bitches cramping my style, that's my period. Delirious, I'm an empress with a temperament. See, they don't want them bottles, cause I turn into an incident. Don't let the heaven know who you are like a get intimate.
I'm a pretty bitches, but I'm still I'm on president. Big nails did itty bitty bitch. These bitches still sitting pretty
These Mrs. Maniac bitch on they feelings. I wear their hoes, I keep an Android like a gorilla. See my hoodie to the right bag and I'm feeling this body that I'm chilling, stacking money to the ceiling. Tried to tell money on this mission, tried to tell me it's a limit. That's when I got offended, made an hour from a minute. They ain't told me they no I'm sitting pretty, sis.
I'm on my bossy and my pretty house a bitch. Real big nails did itty bitty bitch. These bitches hating, but I'm pretty sis. I'm a hood and city bitch.
I'm on my bossy and my pretty Hasidity. Real thick nails, get itty bitty bitch. Bitches hating, but I'm still sitting pretty, sis. Hasidity shit. Bow, bow. I'm sitting pretty, sis. And I'm still sitting pretty, sis. Now I'm still sitting pretty, sis.
Hello, 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 hello. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, something was going on with my mic. I had to fix the settings on my mic. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Let's. No, I don't see my. I thought I put the link up there. I guess not. Hold on. It didn't work. Right? So, let me pin this link. Spider, bring your ass up here. Oh, I did pin it. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody having a great Saturday morning. No, I did. I am. I ain't go to work. Oh yes, I'm having a great Saturday morning. It is what it is, and I ain't tripping. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Tish?
I can't stand you. I'm handicapped. Okay, I hate you.
I hate myself. Can you hear the
Are
live
you
like when
handy?
you were doing? when you be doing your lives, can you hear what's going on?
No, what's going on? What you mean?
Like when you do your lives now, Tish, it's hard to hear what like can't nobody hear what you really be talking about. Like so, say you and somebody else talking, we can't hear you no more.
So can you hear me now though?
I don't know. You're gonna have to get on another computer and see if you can hear us talk.
No. Oh, I'm gonna have to get on. Okay, I'll get on my live after I'll get on my phone after this live is ended before I start my new. I want to start my other live at 4 o'clock. But can you hear me now though?
No, I can hear you just like you can hear me, but it's not like when we're having a conversation live, the audience
Uh
cannot hear you. You know what I'm saying? Like your audience can't hear what you're saying.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, just check it out. I don't know if you've been, you know,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
up to check it out right now.
Man, I'm tired as fuck.
Hold on. You driving right now?
I gotta, Tish. I dropped the load off this morning, and I gotta pick another load up. So my day is hectic. All week gonna be hectic. All week. All week. I'm tired.
Man, I'm sorry you going through that bullshit.
You sorry? What you sorry for?
I don't like to hear people feel that way. I'm sorry.
Tish,
My
I
bad.
did this to myself. The hell, I'm trying to get to the bag. Fuck everything else. Shit. I'm trying to get to the bag, goddamn, and whatever I got to do, we gonna do it. Over here at the corporation. We gonna do it over here at corporation. The hell?
I cannot. I'm not doing this with your crazy
We
ass.
gonna do it over here at the corporation. Since Trump is in office, we gonna do it, goddamn it. He in office, we gonna work like the slaves that it is. We work for the masses now. Fuck we talking about.
Right.
We work for the masses. Man, I've been on TikTok getting into it. All them motherfucking Trump supporters and black dudes that be wearing the red hats, boy. I've been eating their ass up in them motherfucking comments. The hell? Take that shit off, nigga.
That's what I want to talk about later.
What?
Cause my daughter voted for Trump. She told me she voted
I
for
don't give
Trump.
a damn. I ain't voting for the motherfucker. God damn it. Take the red hat off, redneck. The fuck? Black neck, take it off. The hell we talking about? These niggas wearing red hats. You didn't even wear the red hat 4 years ago. You was scared of it. Now you wearing that motherfucker proudly. That fucking red hat off. Uncle Tom. Go put on the white sheet and cut out the eyes if you want to wear the red hat. This nigga said, join me at the barbecue. I'ma have the mega and everybody else down there. I said, nigga, they gonna hang your ass. The fuck? Oh man. I need to get off the internet this time of year. Shit. Uh, uh, go ahead. I can't be on here long, but the goddamn it. They done sent all the look, Tish. They done took all the motherfucking immigrations. They are walking their ass to the White House on January the 10th. They gonna meet Trump's ass in the motherfucking White House.
I see it.
They gonna meet his ass in the
I
White
saw it.
House.
And I ain't gonna lie. I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad
They
at him.
meeting his ass at the White House. They ain't got no more food. They ain't got no jobs down there. That's the reason why they bring their ass down here to America. So look, Trump sat there.
But my thing is, America was big. I feel like America was built on immigration. What we talking about?
America was built on all the white man's land. That's what America was really built on, the white man's land. It's the whites.
I don't consider it being white man's land.
Hey, it
They
is the
wanted to
white
be the
man's
white man's
land.
land.
It's a white man's world. It's a white man's world. That's a white man's world all day. If you think blacks got a chance in hell, you
I
got it.
agree.
They don't. They don't. They never did. They never
Let me
have, and
tell
they
you
never
something.
will.
When they came up, I ain't trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, or I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, Spider. But the white transgender is the one who put this all in place. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get the same rights. Let's be clear. That's a man, and he was white. I don't give a
No, wait
fuck.
a minute. What the
We
white
don't get no
transgender
say
got to do
so.
with me? You,
No, I'm just saying.
you fucked
Spider.
me up
I'm
with
just
that one.
saying.
Now hold on, hold the fuck up. Hold on, hold on, sis. Hold on. That is disrespect. 'Cause you over there talking about you ain't
I
trying,
don't
but
mean
you
it.
slid that shit in
Look,
there.
look,
God damn
Spider.
it.
I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. No,
Yeah,
I
but
hate you.
that ain't got
But
nothing to do
look,
with
I don't mean
me.
it.
You over there talking about, girl, you better rewrite your words. If you done rewrote history in your own motherfucking land now. You done made that shit up. God damn it.
I hate you. My bad.
That's like me
Okay,
saying I
okay,
ain't
my
trying to be
bad. I
disrespectful
ain't
to
mean to
you.
say it like that.
But hold on, Tish. That's like me saying I ain't trying to be disrespectful to you, but the BBL crew then made it to the finish line and they didn't make it back in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
And but I wouldn't get mad about that because I know who you are. What I'm saying.
Girl, don't put me in that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with
And I'm not a BBL. I'm a
you
BBW.
as a
It's a
whole.
difference.
Well, BBW transitioning to a BBL. God damn it. The fuck we talk about?
What the fuck ever, bro.
Shit. You done met me on the right goddamn day. Shit. Tonight. Gonna be tonight, nigga. Anyway, back to topic, cause boy, we was talking about it's the white man's land. It's in Tupac's. Tupac is the original of all originators when he wrote all them lyrics. He said it's a white man's world and it's always been a white man's world. God damn it. When did the black man step in?
I can't even say nothing about that because they still ain't stepped in. What we talking about?
You mean they ain't stepped up? They ain't gonna never step up. But they want all these rights and all this bullshit. It's just crazy.
I agree. I agree. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. What can we do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
But
It's
I had
crazy.
already told you, Tish, that they weren't gonna let her ass up in that White House. I told you that. I told you that. I said they're not gonna let her in that White House.
It just makes me mad because I've been doing a little research, right, Spider, and I've been going to other countries who would never ever let a woman run, and they been running and they've been doing better than the men. So that kind of pissed me off. The only thing I don't like is her lying about who she put in jail. That's the only thing. Like, you wanted to keep the black people in jail. Like let's make that clear. And I found that out when she became vice president. I didn't find that out like recent. I found that out a while ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Kamala, they're not gonna let any woman as a president. I'm letting you know that now. It's not gonna happen. Now, third time might be a
I
charm, but
doubt
we
it.
already know.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that. I think it will happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't. They don't
I
give a
think it
damn.
will. I
No,
think it will.
they don't
Yeah.
give a damn if C.I. Jane
Let me
was
tell
it
you
was
something.
was
If
going
you
for
get
president.
look, you tell. Okay, let's think about it. Say for instance, Obama's wife You think motherfuckers weren't gonna let her be in presidency? If she ran for president, Obama's wife, you gonna say no?
They're not gonna let her
I ain't
in
gonna lie.
there. They're not gonna
But
let
this
no
is my
woman in
thing. How
there.
do
Let's
you
just keep
know
it all the
that
way
though?
real. Tish,
How do you know that?
these
Kamala wasn't
Tish,
shit in the first place.
a lot of people. Let me tell you something. What I've been hearing on the internet, you be motherfucking surprised. Okay?
Right.
A lot of them already said we ain't gonna let no woman on a woman. A woman. Why would we want a woman to take lead to the country? They done already said that shit. So just imagine if it was Obama's wife, Hillary Clinton, Kamala, or anybody else that has a point, a valid point, to run the country, they're not going to let her run the country because she's a woman. They don't care if her political views is correct or not. They're not going to let her up there because
I
they
don't
already
believe that.
think women can't lead the country.
I
They
really don't
already
believe
think.
that.
I'm telling you, this is what I've been hearing on the internet. They already think if a
No,
woman
no, no. I'm
can't
not
lead,
disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. No, 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 no. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm just saying I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? That's
I don't
just
believe it
me. That's
neither. But
my
goddamn it,
opinion.
they're not gonna let no woman up there, and that's why a lot of black men voted for his ass because they like, oh no, a woman, oh no, we can't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? They don't care if he's wrong, a redneck with the KKK or not. You know, they like, well,
But this is my thing. Like I said, I didn't did my little research. You know, a couple of countries that you would never even think they would let a woman uh run, and you know what I'm saying. They didn't did better than the men in the country. So I'm not getting where we coming from. I mean, I just think Kamala was full of bullshit. Regardless, I don't care if she was a woman or not. She was full of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, me
well,
and my
she
daughter
would
was
have.
talking about this. Like, let me tell you something about Michelle if she would have ran, right? So, as I'm doing my research and my daughter telling me, you know, Michelle is from where Lil Durk and them from. What are we talking about? She from the O Block. She ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here?
The O
You think
block.
they wasn't gonna vote for her? The O Block where Lil Durk and King Von from in Chicago.
She don't give me them type of vibes. I'm sorry. She don't give me old black
But you
vibes. She
don't
gives
have to
me
get.
like she
Let me tell you something. You don't have to have.
she don't give me that type of.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Hold on. I want to play this for you. I'm gonna play this for you, and tell me this is not true, Spider. I promise you. Tell me if this is not true. Hold on. I'm gonna play it. I started really fucking with my a little bit, and tell me this was not. And I think about Michelle Obama, and I think about myself when they say this. But listen.
People need to understand about extremely nice, caring, kind, loving people is that their other side is just as extreme. It is the hell that they survive that makes them gentle. Don't mistake their self-control for weakness. The beast inside them is sleeping, not dead. See,
Now you heard that?
Yeah, he said nice, loving, kind people. Yeah, I heard what he said.
You don't think Michelle is that? Cause look, she don't give you them vibes, right? She don't give you them vibes. But if you listen to what he said, nice, caring people. She always been caring. She always was out there. She didn't sit on her ass. You get what I'm saying? She didn't sit on her ass like um 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 Trump and Trump wife did, or you know what I'm saying, like uh um um Joe Biden's wife did. She was always out there for the people. She's caring. In the meantime, between time, she do have that beast inside her. She's from O Block, bro. She's from O Block. Let's make that clear. She's from O Block. I love that saying. So I had to hold that saying in my Instagram because it's just so right. People try to get into. I hope they do. She deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Her and her husband, and I hope she do. Real talk, King Miller. I hope they do because I think she'll make a difference. And people fail to realize these niggas. Let me tell you something. And I learned this a long time ago, even when I was a teenager. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm not trying to be feminist or nothing. Pussy won the world. Let's make that clear. If a female has a good mind, I always say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my motherfucking heart. When you got street smarts and Michelle, she got street and book smarts. What we talking about? Let's make that clear. She got book smarts and street smarts. I always feel when you have both of those, come on now. Look what school she went to. What college she went. What are we saying here? What are we saying? She deserves to. I hope she do run. I promise you. I didn't vote this year. I didn't care because both of them be on. The only thing I think about Donald Trump is Donald Trump never lied about who he is. That's about it. He's a business person. He's Kamala lied. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say she like basically lied, but she was like, yeah, I put away. You know, she kept talking about who she put away, but she ain't never let a lot of people know she put away a lot of black people. Talking about you want to legalize weed all through the country, but that's what a lot of your convictions are on. What are we talking about? That's the only thing I like about Donald Trump. He's all about business. He's not thinking about really the country. He's thinking about himself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, serpent. Hey, better. He's not thinking about himself. You feel me? That's me. I could be wrong. Hey, it is what it is. But I just feel like, regardless of anything, everybody think they finna get them damn checks again. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I think it benefited, them checks only benefited people who didn't work, who don't work. It didn't benefit me because I had to pay. They gave it to me, but I had to pay that shit back. Had to pay both of them checks back when I got my income tax. That's the first thing they snatched. So I didn't understand, like, if everybody want to say it was Trump, and I know it's just not Trump. It got to go through Congress. Everybody got to say yes. You just the face of the United States. You didn't make a really big accomplishment like, I ain't gonna lie, Obama to me. Obama made sure healthcare came through, and he made sure these motherfucking companies who's making all this money, they start paying for healthcare. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hold on. Stop. But I think I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if Michelle run, I swear to God, I will vote. I'm voting for sure. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will vote for her. She's from Chicago. She know how the streets is. She know exactly what this country needs. I will vote for her for sure. For real. So it is what it is, you know. I was hoping you would have came up if you still up in here, Joey. But I just really wanted to know how's everybody doing. You know what's going on. How's everybody's life doing? Is it great? You know what I'm saying? Okay, whatever. So I've been just going. Me myself personally, I've been going through some bullshit at my job, and I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm not even tripping like that. Yeah, whatever. You're crazy, Michelle. Are you at work, King Miller? Shut up. I ain't gonna be on here long because really want to get back on here tonight later on. And plus, I got a craving for some homemade French toast, so I gotta go to the store and go buy a couple of things to make my French toast. And I don't know if I want sausage or bacon. I'm trying to debate on that right now. And you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I might go get me a steak or something. I'm not sure. Make me and my son a steak. I'm not for sure yet. But I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it. Okay. But yeah, so I'm thinking about making me a steak, some biscuits, some French toast. I ain't finna lie to you. That's what I'm thinking about making. Steak, steak and French toast. That's my thing. Hey, be quiet, little man. My dog is barking. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. My dog's just getting on my nerves. But yeah, so move, shorty. You're on my way. Um, you stupid. Yeah, I know my son. He been asking me to make some homemade French toast, so we're gonna make some homemade. It's just me and him, so I'm gonna make some homemade French toast and make both of us a steak. I think, and my dogs. I think I'm gonna go back, make go get them some bacon, and then fix them some bacon and get them some French toast, and they can leave me alone. And I'm gonna make some uh me and my son a nice omelet to go with our French toast. Hey, what's going on, Shouty? Woo woo.
Your funny
Shut
acting
up.
ass, that's what's going on. See, I'm gonna have to motherfucking make this comedy hour with your ass, goddamn it, cause you got me fucked up, Tish.
Don't even say I'm acting funny.
Yeah, buddy, I got you, boy. Let me go get my
I
jokes
will
together,
beat you
goddamn it.
slowly.
Let me go get my jokes together, cause I'm about to pull out the pen and pad on your ass, nigga. Now, the fuck we talking about? I ain't got no sleep. I'm agitated, aggravated, and all type of shit. We all segregated in this bitch, goddamn it.
I can.
I need to pick me up, and I'm fucking around with your ass on a live right now on a fucking what is it, Saturday or Sunday?
Today is Saturday, ma'am.
Yeah, you better not say one more motherfucking word, or that smoker's cough gonna be a motherfucking. You gonna be on that CPAP machine fucking around with me, Tish. The hell? You gonna be on the goddamn CPAP machine
Why?
fucking around with me? Oh, that your dogs is upset.
Why? No, so I have my son's dog,
Oh, okay.
and he's a boy. So I have one boy already, and he's like going ham, bacon, and turkey because he's here.
Tish, I
But he's
forgot.
got to deal with it right now.
Tish, I forgot. You like the what you call that? I'm gonna start calling you the adoption agency of dogs, the animal shelter and shit. Cause boy, you be caring,
Whatever.
you be caring for the dogs. I ain't even gonna lie. Tish Animal Shelter. The fuck we talking about? Ah, God damn it! I am like on 20. Serving here. Oh wait a minute, is that Joey?
That was earlier. I don't know if he on here now. I told him to get. I wanted him on here with me.
Tish, I just got a lot going on. I got motherfuckers trying to play not games, but just it's just a lot behind the scenes. And my motherfucking attitude is getting on 20.
Look, I feel it.
Like people act
'Cause
like people have done.
I got a lot going on too.
I don't want to put my business out there because I really don't put my business out there because it ain't nobody's business but mine. But when you handling with certain shit and you dealing with certain shit, it's just your eyes open up to a whole nother level when it comes to different shit. Different shit. These motherfuckers
Okay.
got me so fucked up, I had to go do my own goddamn investigation. Oh, so you think I'm stupid? Got you. Tish,
Man,
oh, I'm just saying, like, people
I've
think,
been going through some shit myself.
if people think you don't know your shit, they will fucking try your ass. They will fucking try you. If they think you don't know your shit, oh my God, they gonna try you. They gonna try you.
I agree.
And
I agree.
once you try me, boy, you better motherfucking pray and hope I don't do no goddamn investigation. Cause once I do that investigation, back to Jesus' house. The fuck we talking about? You going back to Jesus' house when I do investigation on your ass. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm motherfucking done solidified the game now, motherfucker. Hello?
I'm
Oh,
listening.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying it ain't got nothing to do with nobody. It's just what I'm going through. Trying to close deals and shit. And these people are fucking playing with my intelligence. That's one thing I don't like is when people play with my goddamn intelligence. I will fucking flip the script on your ass real quick. So now I gotta pull my whole card on your ass because you think I'm stupid. And I'm fucking about to do some real fucked up shit, but goddamn it, it's gonna get done. This fucking white man got me so fucked up. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Jesus help me. Hello? Tish.
Yeah, my dogs are barking. That's why I put my mic on mute.
Don't put your mic on mute, because I can't hear what the fuck going on in the background.
That's the whole Shut
I
up.
need to know
That's
you
the whole
still
purpose with your
I
nosy
need to know
ass.
you still breathing.
My dogs are barking too much. Shut
I need to
up.
know are you
Are you
still
ready to go to
breathing
the
so I can
store?
call 911. Shit.
Whatever,
You know
nigga.
you like to smoke weed. One of your motherfucking lungs about to cave in, so we gotta keep an eye on your ass.
You said what,
One of your
Spider?
lungs about to cave in, so we gotta keep an eye, close eye on you. Shit.
Whatever.
All that smoke, all that coughing you be doing, you be like,
What are
ah, ah, ah.
Hold on, let me get it for
Shit.
you. I can't. I'm not
Uh,
doing this with you.
what's going on with you, Tish? Because I already know I'm on 10 right now. So what's going on with you?
Shit. Nothing really. I've been just having some like real uh personal things going on right now. Shut up, my nigga.
Ah, damn.
And it's been, you know what I'm saying? It's been fucking with my mental a little bit, but I'm cool though.
What do you mean fucking with your mental? What, somebody fucking with you on your job or?
That too, but hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me put something else on this list. Um, hold on. For my son, real quick. I want him to go to the store. Move, move.
I have a
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
Are
I'm
you
back.
sure you
I'm
back?
back.
Cause you
I'm
got
back like a heart attack.
you out. Hey, listen, you gonna lose a
Shut
lot of
up.
people to shit you doing on the internet. You over there. Look, you on the live stream. You ain't at home. Well, you is at home, but you on live. So you gonna have to do a lot of entertaining to get your audience built back up. Shit. Go ahead, Tish. What's going
Look.
on? What's on the mental? Cause you already know I'm gonna tell you the truth.
So on my mental, I have a son that's locked up right now for. He's been locked up for 12 days,
Oh wow.
and I'm upset about it. He was protecting himself at his. He ain't. It's not like my son was just on the street, Spider. He was protecting himself at his job. Now out here to get a gun license, it takes you up to 3 months.
Okay.
My son gets a gun license. He's at his job. Um, 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 he's at his job. As he at his as he at his job, dude comes. When it was a dude came in his job. Now my son, and we're gonna make this clear. My son works at a at a at a
Factory, a warehouse. What?
no, none of that.
Okay. So,
He works at a gas station by himself. He
oh.
works overnight.
I remember them days. Go ahead.
You get what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
already know how that go down in the gas station.
But in the meantime, between time though, Spider, I see so many people who get unalive
At them gas stations.
working by
Yep,
themselves.
they do. They do.
Yes. So my son waited a whole 3 months. He's 20. He's 21. He waited a whole 3 months. He had to take a test and everything for his pistol.
Mm-hmm.
So he did everything he's supposed to do. And then this dude come in. My son says you're not able to do that. What I forgot what the situation was, but he was like, "You're not able to do that." Dude raises up his shirt and said, "Do you want to do this?"
Mm,
So my son was afraid for his life. He said, "It's whatever." My son is not no hoe. He's not gonna back down. Like he told him, "It's whatever." But you're not gonna get away. Whatever, you can't do it if it was something like I don't know, like you, you know, a lot of people. I think it was some ice or some shit like that. But my son, he liked his job and he was really serious about his job. So I think it was about some ice, and he was like, "You got to pay for that." He's like, "I'm not paying for shit," and you know what I'm saying? Like he was walking out with the stuff. And then my son was like literally telling him you have to pay for it. He's like he's not doing it. In the meantime, between time, he raised up his shirt, show him his pistol. So my son didn't have his pistol on him. It was by him. You get what I'm saying? So my
Buy him
son went
where,
and grabbed.
Tish? In the car, on the job, underneath the counter.
No, my son don't have a car in the job. In the
Okay, go
job.
ahead.
So when that happened, you feel me? Um, you know, he feared for his life, so he grabbed his, you know what I'm saying? He grabbed his strap and started shooting at him. But nobody got hit or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? So after that, my son called the police on him himself. And like he let the 911 operator know what was going on. After that, police came and they arrested my son. But in the meantime, between time, they never put handcuffs on my son. They just walked him to the car.
Mm-hmm.
So he been up in there. He been up in there for 10 days. I'm going to go visit him today. His visiting time is not until 6 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
So I didn't. I took off. I was supposed to work last night, but I ain't even work. Shit, my stomach was hurting, and I've been going through a lot with my job, and I just want to get my mental together for a minute.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll go back to work Monday. But technically, I'm off. If I did work last night, I would have been off about 7 o'clock this morning anyway. So yeah.
So does he have a trial or anything like that, or they gonna let him out on bond? What's the?
So what happened was they charged him, and then they take the charges back. They dropped the charges and gave him a lesser charge. But in the meantime, between time, he met his public defender one time, and now his public defender telling him that she's not gonna be his public defender when he go back to court this Wednesday. It's pissed me the fuck
What are
off.
they trying to charge him with? Assault?
No,
I mean, not assault, but
it's not assault. Um,
assault with a deadly weapon.
oh my god, I can't. No, they're not even charging with him assault. Um, when he shot one of the bullets went into a window. That's what they charging him for.
Oh, okay.
So where my son works at, he works in the Soto district of Seattle, Washington.
Hmm.
And the Soto district ain't nothing but is no, it's not like high rises or anything. The Soto district is really predominantly like uh uh warehouses and stuff like that. But in the meantime, between time out here in Washington, if you're working out of it's you don't have a lot of overnight warehouses. You know what I'm saying? That a 24-hour warehouse. No, they don't do that out
Hmm.
here, really. You know what I'm saying? I think the latest a lot of people work in the warehouse maybe I want to say 12, 1 o'clock. But in the Soto district, they stopped working at I think like 5 or 6. So it's not like again, it's not like it's apartment buildings out there. So he hit a business. He just the bullet went through a business that was closed. I didn't understand that.
Okay, I got a question. What about his job? Is they gonna let him back, or are they gonna let him go?
He said he's not gonna go back. He want to move out of. My son stay in Seattle. He's asked me, can he move back home? I'm not gonna say him. I told him, yeah, he can move back home. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate working at gas stations. That the thing is, you're working with the public, and you already know you gonna run into ignorant people. That's just what it is. When you work with public, you gonna 1 out of 10 run into ignorant people, and sometimes you gotta overlook the bullshit. Even though I know he's still learning, he's still young. He got a lot, a lot
Yeah.
to learn. It's just sometimes.
But this is my thing, Spider. What I was so proud about my son, he waited to get his license to carry his pistol. Out here, you don't need
Get the carry
carry
permit,
to carry your gun out here, but you just need
the license.
um um qualifications to get your pistol out here.
Yeah,
My son waited a whole 3 months. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's
Waited a whole 3 months, and he know how I feel about. I don't like guns. I don't fuck with guns. I don't fuck with firecrackers. I don't fuck with popping things. I don't like balloons.
oh,
Let me tell
okay.
you.
But Tish, listen.
So for my son,
When you had, cause I got gun license, and they gonna tell you every time. Look, you gonna have to, you gotta carry to permit to carry, right? So with the gun license, they always tell you when you take the class, the firearm, the shooting class, and all that, and they give you like a little certificate. They tell you when you shoot that.
they don't do that out here though, Spider.
Oh, well, they do it.
You take a test. You just give you a written
Oh,
test,
well, I mean,
and then they go over it, and then that's how they do it out here. Everybody, I know, like every state is different.
right. But they tell you when you do fire that they gonna treat it just as if you know the same as it would be somebody like out on the street because you got to prove why you shot the gun and all that shit. But that, I mean, that's cool. He got his license. It's just shit you got to go through when you got a gun and you know what I'm saying, and somebody's after you. You got to have that, the reason. Why did you shoot him? You know what I'm saying? They gonna want that he can say he feared for his life all day. I mean, that he can get away with that. Shit, that's some shit I would say. I feared for my life, so I shot the motherfucker.
But my thing is, and that's what he did. So my thing is, like, why my son still locked up? That's how I feel. My son did everything, and it's not like the gun was not licensed. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. I mean, cause
And he was at his job. And I ain't gonna lie, he liked the job. I'm not gonna lie. He really liked the job. Like, I know my son. I know how all my kids work individually, right? That particular son, he can't work with a group of people. It doesn't work for him. I told him that. I've been telling him that ever since he was born. I'm not gonna lie.
well he
Some Geminis, I just know my kids.
well he can't work with people because he's an introvert. A lot of introverts can't work with people. Period, because they'll start fucking with them because they don't
So
understand them.
now he right. So now he's working by himself, and he just started working by himself. So you get trained. He got trained 2 weeks with somebody. So this was his real time working by himself. And then a person come in, you know what I'm saying? And I know they close the doors at a specific time that they have to come to the window, but at that time the store was still open. You get what I'm saying? So he tell dude you can't do this or do that, and then you pull up your shirt. I would be intimidated. That's why I don't want a pistol, because I would be scared for my life. You might pull it out on me.
I mean,
That's
but you
me.
got
You know what I'm
you gotta
saying?
protect yourself. So if you go around somewhere and you ain't got nothing on you, then you just you know what I mean. You could be an easy target a little bit. You just gotta know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That's
Facts.
all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't be scared, but don't let nobody run over your ass neither. You know what I'm saying? Because people will try your
Right.
ass.
And I feel what you saying. And I feel what you saying. Like I always think of him being at. Look how many. Like if you want to go, just in the United States alone, if you really want to go to clerk to work at a gas station, and how many got unalive. I'm not mad at my son for trying to protect himself. He didn't work his ass off to get his license, because my son never been in. This is his first time being in trouble too, Spider. He's never been locked up,
He be all right. He be all right. This is his
and
first
that's
time. He
crazy
be all right.
because my son say the same thing.
He is gonna be all right
No, my son say the same
if
thing.
he's not a felon in the system. He be all right. Shit, they'll give him a little slap on the wrist, but he'll be all right. He just got to learn to control. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to separate the street from, job. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to separate that.
Right,
You can't mix and mingle with that because you're going to meet some rough looking, rough neck. They going to try, ride or die about whatever the fuck they feeling in their head. You going to run into them. You just going to have to, when that time comes, you're going to have to learn how to know how to deal with that without defending himself. You get what I'm saying? Because I done ran into people and they'll try and try and try. And sometimes you got to overlook it. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Let them talk. Let them do what they got to do, but you got to get them the fuck about that store. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do to protect yourself, but do it smart. Don't do it like, oh, well, let me go prove something to you real quick, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a difference if they got into it and then he followed his ass to the house or something. Then I can see him defending himself because he's off the property. You get what I'm saying? He's not on the job premises. He's off the job premises. So at that point, it's fair game because it's not where the cameras can see.
right,
You know what I'm saying? They got cameras. So you already know they got cameras. They looking at the cameras. They looking at the videotape. They looking at the time the dude came in and do all that. They looking at all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The difference is he just did it at the wrong time. That's all it was. If that nigga would have followed his ass off the job, it would have been fair game because he's off the job. Ain't no cameras, can't nobody see shit. But he did it on the job.
Right, but see, this is my thing to Spider, and I say this like if he was in Illinois, this is no chaser. He would have been off. But I know we in a different state, and I'm starting to learn about their laws, right?
Hmm.
But in the meantime, between time, regardless of all of that, right? So when they looking in the camera, they've been looking for this man who came in there with the pistol. He's wanted by the police already. And my thing is, what I love about my son, he called the. I would do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the same way. I would have called the police on myself too after that situation happened. In the meantime, between time, if I knew I had to go through what I had to go through, I would have never said nothing.
Hmm.
And he has. The thing was, my son said he has hella people, even the homeless people, to sit there and vouch for him that he was fearing for his life. What we talking about? My son know how it is to be homeless. We've been there. Like my thing is, like my son be like, the only thing I can give the homeless people, mom, is coffee, and they appreciate that something. You know what I'm saying? So I love my son for being who he is.
So,
Like I tell my son, like I don't care how much we get in. You said what?
since your son's an
But again,
introvert,
I don't care. But he's so compassionate.
can you hear?
He's an I call him an introvert, but he's so compassionate when it comes down to people.
Hold on, let me take you off. Can you hear me?
When it comes down to people, he loves people. And you know what I'm saying? And he only loves people that needs help. And like we used to stay in a shelter, right? When we first moved out here. We stayed on the north side of Seattle. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it out there. But it was we was out there by the University of Seattle, North Seattle. And they used to throw hella big dumbass parties all through the block, whatever. So we saw this one man when we was coming home. This one man, he was hella old. And my son was like, Mom, can we give him a dollar or two? And I was like, you know, I'm like, shut up. So I'm like, yeah, so I just give my son the money. And then, you know what I'm saying? After he gave dude the money, I congratulated him. And though we in our situation, we stand in a shelter at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to save as much money as I can because I'm trying at that time, that's when I was trying to move out in the apartment I'm in now. You know what I'm saying? So for him to be who he is, I never thought he'd be who he is right now. Because his attitude is like he's a Gemini and he's don't let that nigga get on fire. He will go the fuck off. That's my thing.
Yeah, I know plenty of Geminis. Me and Geminis, we work well together, but I know their attitude. They can get sketchy with your ass real quick. Geminis, they sketchy. They some sketchy motherfuckers, boy.
And that's crazy because when I see his but the thing is I'm a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. So when I see him get mad, I'm the same way.
Like they nice as hell. They give you the shirt off their back, but boy, that other attitude, it be like, bitch, who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? Like I know Gemini because my
Man,
grandmother was a
and that
Gemini.
you so right, Spider.
I'm just saying
Spider,
my
you
grandmother
hella
was a
right.
Gemini, and me and her,
You
boy, she used to be nice as hell, but that mean side, I'd be like, man, look. Every time she be mean, I be like, I ain't got time for it today. You better go ahead with that mean shit. She be like, I ain't about to fuck with you. Cause I know how Geminis is. They nice as hell. But they got that mean side. They be like, what the fuck going on, bitch? You okay today? Shit. You need a snack?
Man.
I'm trying to tell you, I
I'm
got
the
a
same
homegirl that's a
way. Like me and
Gemini.
my son can get into it.
Man,
Look, me and my son can get into it. And when we get into it, and we was just talk, we've been like literally since he's been where he's at, like literally I've been really getting he been getting off how he feel. I've been getting off like literally how I
mm,
feel. And I was telling him, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, certain things I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I heard he went to jail and I had to go in his apartment because he has a dog as well. So I got him. Shut up! I got his dog, and his dog is a boy. Now the one that's barking now, he don't like me being here. He wouldn't be barking right now. But he has another dog that's his. Like literally, they come from the same litter. Not the same litter, but they came from the same mom at different times.
but I was
So my dog, huh?
here's what I was trying to suggest, sis, because I already know you gonna go back in time and about the family history and all this shit. Listen, what I was gonna tell you.
I hate you. Shut
Because
up,
when you tell a story, boy, you take it back. I mean, you go back from 1968 on the nigga.
man.
Like, damn,
And
sis.
look, Aspire. I can't even
When
disagree
you
with
tell a
you.
story,
You
you
absolutely
go
right.
back
I
from the
do.
time the baby was birthed to 13 to now. Like, Tish, let's give her the story. Fuck we talking
You're right. You're right. I can't even
I
disagree
can't
with
even be
you.
mad,
I
but I'll
can't
be
even
like,
disagree
Tish,
with you.
Tish, you about to go back in the story time, goddamn it. We're gonna be here all night
Sometimes
fucking
I
around with
do
your
that.
ass.
A lot of times I do that is because I want people to understand where I'm coming
Goddamn,
from.
Jessica Fletcher, you need to write a book, cause boy, I know where you coming from. I can tell your whole story right now.
Nigga, this is not Murder She Wrote. Don't call me Jessica Fletcher.
I'm gonna call you
Forget
Tish
you.
Fletcher,
Yeah, I used
goddamn
to
it.
watch Murder She Wrote when I was a kid. Don't do
I'm gonna
me.
call your ass Tish Fletcher. BBL Tish Fletcher in the house, goddamn it, cause you can tell the story and back again. You ain't got shit on Rosa Parks, goddamn it. The fuck we talking about? God damn.
I cannot with you. Ah! Hold on, let me breathe.
Lord have
I'm sorry.
mercy.
I gotta breathe. I fucking have to breathe. You're
Woo,
stupid as fuck,
child.
bro.
Yeah. God damn. Anyway, I was going to this was
It's just so funny because you so right. That's what's
since I
crazy.
don't want to be
You
right
hella
all the
right.
time. I'm just right now. I ain't right all the time. But listen, your son is an introvert, right? He's to himself and all that. Ain't nothing wrong with that because I'm to myself. I'm to myself too. So I kind of know like with an introvert how they are. But if he know he don't get along with the public, won't he do like a truck driving job? Won't you take him to tell him to go to truck driving school? Get his CDLs, he by himself. Ain't nobody gonna fuck
What
with
you
him.
know what? I'm not trying to be funny. I think I'm gonna talk to him when I
Yeah,
go see him
tell
today.
him that.
But in the meantime, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. Like I told him, he can make it on YouTube as well. He's hella funny.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Let me tell you, and tell me if this funny to you. And I think I done said this a couple of times on my YouTube page. Now, my son was like, "Mom, I don't know how I came out second. I should have came out first." And I said, "Why do you say that?" He was like, me and Romeo was running through the fallopian tubes. He was like, "You know what? I'm gonna go on to let you go first."
I said, what you doing about the fallopian tube? He was like, I'm gonna let him go first. He said, I'll meet you in 5 years.
Oh.
This is what he said, right?
Since this shit better be
They're five
funny, because
years
if it ain't
apart.
funny, I'm gonna go get the clown outfit on and be like, eh.
I don't care. But listen, Spider. But listen. So he said, "I'm gonna wait." He was like, "I'll wait the 5 years." He's like, "I'll see you in the 5 years." So then he was like, "It was him and Melo's turn." So he was like, "Melo, no, it's not your turn right now. You can come. You can come and see her in about 3 years." And he was like, "I came through the fallopian tubes," and he was like. I saw him. He was like, I saw Mello ducking or something he was saying. He was
Uh-huh.
like, he was ducking in the corner, and I was like, no, it's not your time. He was like, you can come in 3 years. And then he was like, that's how I became. That's what Fefak became from. So, yeah, I was like, how do you think of the shit you be saying, bro? What are we talking
Mm-mm.
about? Like, how do you say the shit you say, right? He was like, I just think of stuff to be saying. He used to do shorts on YouTube like 10 years
Mm-hmm.
ago, and I ain't gonna lie, like literally, they was funny. So I told him like get back into stuff like that, or you know what I'm saying. Like you say, he could be a truck
Well, he
driver.
ain't gotta be a truck driver, but
You
when
know
you
what I'm
talk to
saying?
your son, like you need to have that heart to heart mom and son talk and ask him what he really want to do with himself. Because I'm telling you, it don't matter what job he goes on to. It could be a cashier, clerk, it could be whatever. It's always gonna be somebody that's gonna test his ass. Okay, so
Yeah.
if you know he's the way he is, just sit down and ask him what he really want to do with himself. He can go to a trade school, a tech school. You know what I'm saying, and just go ahead and get it out the way. And he ain't
Right.
got to worry about with the public. You know what I'm saying? If you know that's how he is, just ask him, well, what you want to do with yourself. See what he say. Because introverted
Yeah.
people don't do well with public. They just don't. Because public is just they be on that fuck shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to let people be, so they
And like I don't think he can do the job I do. But in the meantime, I like being by myself after I get off of
Mhm.
work. I don't fuck with people really. I got people who I can really, you know what I'm saying, I consider being good friends, but we don't fuck with each other.
Like that.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like when I get off, what you doing? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I come straight home. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with my dogs. It is what it is. I'm not mad about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you know how that
But in the
go.
meantime, between times, I be feeling like I raised my kids now, so I'm ready to get out there. And like my son told me when he got out, he was like, "Mom, you don't have to worry about nothing when I get out because he got his own apartment. He want to move back home. He don't have to, but he asked me, can he move back home because he don't like Seattle. Seattle is not the same when we first moved out here.
Well,
When they brought that Fitney out here, it been fucked up ever
they
since.
got it
I'm
everywhere
not
though.
gonna lie.
So, they got that everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. Um, ain't nothing wrong with him going back home. Shit. If he get going back home and trying to get himself together, there's nothing wrong with that. I think children need that, to be
And that's
honest.
what he want to do.
Because you put them out there in the world too soon, you know what I'm saying? They out on their own now, they got to survive on their own. I just, never leave them home until he ready.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I would never put my kids out there. If they want to leave, that's them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and put my kids out there. You 18, you got. I'm not gonna do that to even if I had all girls. You know, I got one girl and three boys. If I had the opposite, or if I had all one of the other, it doesn't matter to me. Like if they need to get themselves together, it is what it
Right.
is. But I always wanted my kids to know too, Spider, that y'all don't have a lazy mom. Like I've been working ever since I was 14.
Yeah.
My kids see that.
Yeah, I think it's just
You know
better
what I'm
on the
saying? I
child.
just wanted my kids to know that.
Hmm. I think it's better on the child because once they out there, you know what I'm saying, once they pass that I'm out of high school stage, I graduate and all that shit, that's when real life start kicking in. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people just ain't ready
Right.
for real life, and it's
Right.
like you got to grow up as you get older. You ain't got no choice but to grow up. But yeah, if you want to come
Yeah.
back home, hell, let him. If that's what you know, what I'm saying it makes him safe, then that's probably what he need to do until he figure out what he really want to do. Maybe he don't want to
And
live in
like,
Seattle
if
no
he
more.
do move out here to right, and he told me he was like, "Mom, I don't even want to work in Seattle," and I don't blame him. And the thing is, if he do find a job out here in the mountains, they pay
Hmm.
less. It's not Seattle. He knows this, and he was like, "Mom, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to be in Seattle no
But
more
you know what?
because, like, literally,
You know what, Tish? I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, this is a fact. Like me living where I live at, you know, my whole life, or you know, I grew up where I was at for so long. You know, you get used to the environment, the people, and how they are, and all that bullshit, right? Sometimes, some,
right,
you know, you
facts,
do. You get used to the routine, so you know the environment there. You like, oh, well, I don't want to go nowhere else. But sometimes I notice like people that live where I used to live at. They don't live in the state or town that I live at. They live in upstate and all that shit. And they having a wonderful time. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes if he telling you he don't want to live there no more, let him venture out and see what else is out there. You know what I'm saying? Because he might do better in another state than he would his own state. You know, sometimes you gotta make that move.
and you right because, like, literally, my son wasn't born out here though. He wasn't born out here. We came out here when he was like, I think, 11 years
Hmm.
old. He's 21. Yeah, so we've been out here for 10 years. So he was 11. So I understand where he coming from. If he want to come back home, I'm not going to sit here and tell him no.
Hmm.
I would never tell my son that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only parent he has.
Yeah, Tish,
And so, like, I was talking to my daughter, right, Spider?
yeah.
I was talking to my daughter yesterday
Hmm.
morning when I was at work. We was talking. And uh, she was telling me he was like they've been talking her and him, and he know that Fat is in jail, whatever.
Hmm.
So he was like, I want to help him or whatever. So I told my son, you know what I'm saying, your dad want to help you. You want to put some commissary on your books.
Hmm.
He was like, I'm not fucking with him. Excuse my language, mom, but I'm not fucking with him. I said,
Well,
why? That's your father. I,
nah, I
look,
mean,
look,
Tish,
look.
I ain't
I
gonna
was like,
lie. I ain't gonna lie. He can't be a father when he's ready to be a father. He gonna be a father. He gonna have to be that father all the way. You can't be that one of them fathers just like your deadbeat mama. You can't do that because children, when they get older, they gonna remember that shit, and they ain't gonna want to fuck with you when they get older. That's the part people don't realize when they be having kids and shit. You can't be a part-time father when it benefits you. You gonna have to go all the way or don't go no way because children remember that shit. That's
yeah.
when they get older, they be
Yeah.
having all that resentment and shit. They don't want to fuck with you. You ain't been fucking with them. That's how he feels.
So no, this is my thing. So this ain't what happened though, Spider. His dad was locked up in a penitentiary. Now, I have 4 kids. My last 3 kids is by the same
Hmm.
person. He was locked up in the penitentiary. So he gets out the penitentiary, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I've been struggling at that point in time when he was locked up. Now I think he's been out of the penitentiary for I want to say about 4 or 5 years now, right?
Right.
So I tell my son, my kids, like, you know what I'm saying? I never talked down about him, and though we won together, and though he did me wrong, not the kids. So I never talked down about the man or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he get in touch with the kids. This was like this what it happened last year. So this ain't no past time. This was recently. So he, you know what I'm saying? Him and my youngest son get into it. I didn't know he was sending him money, but he was. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I will never take that away. So they get into it. Him and my youngest son, which is 18, and so his dad called him a bitch. My kids ain't used to people talking to them, not their parents. Cause I never, you know what I'm saying? Like I be saying, I would never call my kids a bitch or nothing like that. You motherfuckers, I would never say that. I might say you pissing me the fuck off or something like that.
Right.
But I really never cursed at my kids growing up. So the reason I'm saying this, Spider, like last month, 2 months ago, me and my son who's locked up now, we got into it. And we got into it because I said, "Who the fuck you talking to?" I never curse at my kids. You know what I'm saying? Never really cursed at my kids. They will tell you. Even my daughter, I never cursed at my kids. So we got into it because I said, "Who the fuck you talking to like that?" Because I felt like he was being disrespectful.
Mhm.
And my sons and my kids ain't like that to me. So we got into it. He was like, when he came in to where I work at, that's where he lives. So when he come in, that's my dog. We was arguing about his dog, and I felt a type of way how you should treat your dog. It is what it is, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I let him, blow off his steam. I need to blow off my steam, and I waited like 3 days, and then we started talking again.
Right.
You feel me? So when their dad called his brother a bitch, he felt some type of way, and he still feel that way. And that happened last year. And my son was like, "Mom, I don't want nothing from him. He can have. I don't want nothing from him." I said, "Well, let me tell you something. I'm just telling you, but he's been talking to your sister. You know what I'm saying? And my oldest child is not his biological child,
Mhm.
but he's been taking care of her ever since she was 7. So that's who she called dad. She know who her dad is, and in real time, she know who her dad is. But her dad passed away. I think he's been passed for like 5 years now.
Mhm.
Now her dad and me was only 3 years apart. Like he died in his sleep.
Aneurysm.
So, you know what I'm saying? She always knew her dad,
Mhm.
but she always considered him being her dad. So, like, literally, she always looked out for him when he was locked up. She looked out for him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was never mad about that. But in the meantime, between time, he treated me like shit. But that's how I couldn't say that to my kids. I just, you know what I'm saying? All I can think about at that time, Spider, is being the best mom I can be. And though he was treating me like shit at that particular time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you were trying to cover up to try to make it look like something it wasn't in front of your kids. But kids be knowing what the hell be going on.
Fact.
They just don't be wanting to tell you. They know what the hell be going on. They can sense that shit. They ain't stupid.
But and you're right. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I didn't like what was going on, but in the meantime, between time, I accepted it. And I don't have a problem with saying that. But in the meantime, between time, when he put his hands on me, that's when I was done. And in the meantime, between time, that's still their father. I never said nothing bad about him.
Right.
All through these years, never said nothing bad about him.
Well, but you got to understand when you got boys and you say something wrong or that's just what boys do. That you do something wrong to them and say something they don't like, they ain't gonna want to fuck with you no more. They don't want nothing from you. They gonna be like, oh, I'm
And
straight. I
that's
don't
how
want
my
nothing from
son
you.
is. And I was And that's how my son is,
That's how
Spider. And
boy.
I was talking to
That's how
him.
boys are, though. I'm gonna be honest. That's what they do. They finish.
Yeah, you're right. And but you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to never make it, you know what I'm saying, the way it is now. But like he was like, Mom, he called Mello a bitch. And you know what I'm saying, he ain't been in there, been there for us. And you always been there for us. And you don't even curse at us. You might curse us out, but you really never cursed at us. And I can't be mad at my son because he's right. You know what I'm saying? My daughter can't even tell y'all. My daughter is 30. My daughter is exactly 33 years old now. My daughter can tell y'all I never really cursed at my kids. I never cursed at her. She's my oldest child. And you know what I'm saying? For me to be a teenage mom, you feel me? I saw a lot of teenage moms how they talk to their kids. I was not them. I was not that teenage mom. I had my first child at 13, and I ain't had my next child until I was 20. You feel me? Like, that meant a lot to me. And then after and though I was with my kid's father, I didn't have step step kid, like step stool kids, like 2 years apart. My kid, like after I had my second child, I didn't have my next child until I was 25. After that, I didn't have my next child until I was 28, and I was done. I wanted to have my kids before I was 30. Like literally, because I ain't gonna lie, like I was so fertile after I had when I got with my kid's father, I ain't gonna lie. I think we would have had exactly. We got three kids together. We would have had five. We would have had five kids. After I had my first child with him, I got pregnant. Like I ain't gonna lie. Um, they told you we couldn't have sex and he split me open. So I had to get stitches. So like I ain't gonna lie, I was in pain um for a month and a half. After that month and a half, I got pregnant. But in the meantime, between time, I had missed. Okay, thank you for coming up here, Spider. I had to, I have to, God darn it, um, um, I had to get stitched up because I had, like, my first child, I had a C-section, which is my daughter. I had her when I was 13. So I had a C-section with her. And then my second child when I was 20, I had him vaginal. But he split me open because he came out hella fast. So he split me open. I had to have stitches. I had this dissolvable stitches. I want to make sure I say it right. Can't say it. I mean, it wasn't stitches I had to get took out like when I had my C-section with my daughter. Um, uh, but I had to keep getting checked to make sure it was good. So after that, when I had my next child when I was 25. My first child I had when I was 13. My second child I had when I was 20. Then my third child I had when I was 25, and that's my 21-year-old right now. Um, that I've been talking about. He came out smooth sailing, no problem. Um, ever since he was born, like He never gave me no problems. Like he was such a good kid. Um, and then when I had my last child, he gave me problems. Like out of all my boys, he was the only person who didn't give me problems. But we bump heads like a mob because we have the same personality and we have the same attitude. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy to me. But in the meantime, between time, I'm not mad at him because I see myself in him. Regardless, a lot of people think it has something to do with the zodiac signs. It don't really have nothing to do with the zodiac signs, bro. Real talk. It's all about how you raise your child, and a lot of people see. You hear people say, I see a lot in your child, like he, that's his dad. Like my kids look like their father, but in the meantime, between time, all my kids have a lot of my instincts. Like my oldest child is my girl, and then my third child is 21. So my third child and my oldest child, wicked child, and my last child, who is 18, they have more of my sensitive side, but they do have I don't give a fuck attitude, but they don't have it as hard as my first and my third child. That if that makes sense, it's crazy, but if that makes sense to y'all, y'all know what I'm talking about. You feel me? So when that happened and when that's going on or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, um, uh, I don't get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I get into it with my kids, I know they have all of my kids have my, um, what I'm saying, my attitude to a certain extent. Like I said, my first and my third child, they really have my attitude, and I'm not mad about it. So when we do bump heads, I don't get. We might get into it or whatever. We might not talk, but like I'm not going all forever not talking to my kids. Never. Like again, like my third child, we got into it over me calling and saying exactly. All I said was to my son, "Who the fuck you talking to?" The fuck word that would made him mad because I don't curse at my kids. You know what I'm saying? So he felt some type of way, and I'm not mad at him because like I called my daughter. I said you acted like a bitch when she. My daughter is 33 now. This when she was 22, and she felt some type of way when I said that. Like, bro, like I love my kids to death, and though I wasn't treated the way I'm treating my kids, I just want them to know it's a better way to be treated. And though my mom didn't treat me the best, my mom stabbed me when I was 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, she bust my lip. She did a lot of shit to me for no apparent reason because she was angry. I didn't want to keep that cycle going on. I refused to keep that cycle going on. That's why I feel like my daughter's married right now. They've been married. This is their 8th year. They've been together for 9, but in June of next year, they'll be together for, I think, 8 to 9 years. They've been married. You know what I'm saying? And they have a great relationship. And I tell my daughter all the time, I'm so proud of her. Let her know that I love who you are. And though I don't have nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't you know what I'm saying, make that a curse because I don't have nobody. But in the meantime, between time, I love my kids. I would never change nothing about my kids. How I feel about my kids or nothing. You know what I'm saying? We have our problems. Ain't nobody's perfect. But in the meantime, between time, when shit like this, like my son being in jail, everybody came together like Moses, like I always wanted it to be. So I'm never upset. I'm upset my son in jail, but my son keep telling me, "Ma, this is a learning experience for me. This is a learning experience for me, Mom. It's not a good one, but it's a learning experience for me." And all I can do is respect that as a mom, regardless of being a mom, but being from the hood, being out there slanging, out there doing what I shouldn't been doing. All I can do is respect what my son is telling me, and he's not wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. We're gonna talk tonight, later on today. I really appreciate everybody for coming up, coming in, even listening. I appreciate y'all. Shut up. And I'll be back on here later on this afternoon. Already set the live. Everybody click in, please. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about politics. And my daughter will be on, so y'all can ask her anything y'all would like to. So everybody have a great Saturday morning, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.